Right guys, back again, Big Tom.
Damien.
We've got our mods review today. It is the Nzonic
V3
by Madz Modz.
It's a Filipino mod, it's a telescopic, it's a very nice looking mod and it's a hard hitter. It's up there with the big boys. I got this from myvape.international, I believe. It's about £115 for the mod. It's a very nice mod. It's got copper contacts, I think they're 99.9%. It's basically got all the configurations that can include a kick. So this is in its 18650 mode, Fogger V2 on top, and it does come with two extension tubes, one for 18350 and 18500, and the other one is for the 18650. And it does have a kick and gets bloody big, let me tell you. But it is a handsome mod.
Oh, it's very pretty. Kicky, that is very pretty. A very high-end mod.
It's really nice. It's also a magnetic switch on the thing with reverse threading, so that's a nice touch as well. It also has the serial number on the bottom with the Madz Modz writing on there, and it also comes with a Swarovski crystal. The main one comes in blue, but when I think it's Eddie from Madz Modz runs out blue, he gives it a green. I was lucky enough to get a green on my 2501 serial numbered.
Plenty out there.
Yeah, really nice mod, really well built. It comes in a sort of a brushed stainless, so it's not a fingerprint magnet. It has a floating pin, so you can fit your Atties flush mount on it. It has a nice drip well on the top, not exactly a well, but what it is he's pressed in, I don't know if you can see that on this one, we'll show you on the closer one, the Filipino sun that appears on the Philippines flag. So that is quite nice.
Great touch.
Yeah, the juice gets in there. It can get a little bit tricky to clean it out, but there's a cotton bud in there and it's gone. You have, I think it is either a brass or a copper band around here with the air holes at the bottom. You have vent holes at the top. You get a vent hole at the top, obviously, just in case you're unfortunate enough to get a battery that vents. And yeah, it's a stunning, fine looking mod. Cracking job up there. It has the Madz Modz logo pressed into the, or machine pressed into the main tube there, the button tube. So yeah, it's a really nice mod.
Yeah, it's great. It's pretty, really pretty nice one. Great touch. Nice different configurations.
Really easy button on it as well because of the magnets. So it's a pinky switch. Really hardly any movement at all to get this to fire. It's stunning.
It's pretty. So we'll go further down, have a look at it in close up, and we'll let you know what it is.
Vapes like a beast. So here we have the Nzonic V3 broken down into all its parts. You have your bottom button, which is a magnetic switch with the Madz Modz name encrusted into the top and the serial number with the Swarovski crystal embedded in the middle there. Usually it comes in blue. If he runs out of blue, he puts in an emerald, which is very nice. There you have your magnet with a copper ring around it for your connection. Here's your top cap with your with a vent hole in the side, just in case you do have a battery, unfortunately, that vents gas. And the drip well at the top is basically a pressed version of the Filipino sun, so that's a nice touch. It looks really good, but it can be a little bit fiddly to clean. Just get a Q-tip in there and the job's a good one. There you have your copper floating pin. This doesn't provide its own airflow, so you really should be using a rebuildable or something with its own airflow, so something like a DCT or a VV Nova or iClear 30 or something like that. You will have to leave a little gap underneath to provide an air intake for it. Here you have your main tube with the Madz Modz logo pressed into the side, which is really nice. It's nice and deep, it feels good, and it looks the part as well. There you have your opposite magnet connection, which is very nice. If I put a battery in, you'll see there that it does catch the battery, so it holds onto that really nice. It's quite strong. There you go. Here you have your 18350 and 18500 tube. This tube also can provide a kick with the 18350, but with the 18500 you will need to move over to the larger, longer tube. And here you have your 18650 tube and your 18500 tube with a kick. With this tube also you can have a kick with the 18650. The mod gets considerably longer, but not ugly long. It's still a nice mod to use with an 18650 and a kick. To show you the magnetic switch, which is also reverse threaded, which I think is a nice touch. You basically lock it going one way, and to take the switch off you go the other way. But here we go with the switch. I'll just show you the sort of strength. You feel the force basically there. The force comes in, it pushes the button out. So that is very, very strong indeed. It's really nice. You can feel that big push going on. So we screw that in. We put on the 18350 tube. Threads are very nice. Your top cap. And there you have it in 18350 mode. A nice little dinky mod there. Like I said, the switch is reverse threaded, so one way to lock it. Now it will not fire, and the opposite way to remove the switch, which is very nice. So if we take this off now, throw that away. And throw that away. We'll put on the 18650 tube. I have an 18650 here. In she goes. Magnet's got her. Top cap. And there she is in 18650. So there you go, the Nzonic V3. It does have a little bit of a wobble on it, but once again, once you lock it, she ain't going nowhere.
So back after the close-up of the Nzonic
V3. It's the third version. I mean, there is 5 versions of the Nzonic now. The first one was completely all stainless, so it didn't have the gold finish to, or the brass finish to the button or the band. I think the second one just had a brass button. Third one is this. The fourth one and fifth one, I think the fifth one is a stainless steel button. They just changed the finishes really. The mod and the actual workings stay the same. As you saw, yeah, it's great. The threads are lovely. The telescopic works really well. It does take a kick in all of its configurations, and it's fantastic. For the, you know, it's a high-end mod. The conductivity is really good. It's got a floating pin. It's got everything that you really need. It looks fantastic. It vapes fantastic.
So it's definitely a high-end mod. Something that you are willing to invest your money in. Something that will probably keep the price these days when you're getting these high-end mods. You are keeping your price. Nice flavour, nice vapor.
It has. It has.
So it's definitely something to invest in. So definitely a nice collection piece for your mods.
Yeah, I think as well, if you were to get this, something that complements it really nice, I don't have one myself yet, I will get one, is a Nimbus. I think a Nimbus on top of this would really complement it completely, obviously with the way the top cap is. I think it's a similar sort of design to the Nimbus dripping atomizer. So if you were to get one of these and you've got a Nimbus, well done. If you were to get a Nimbus, get one of these. They do complement each other really well. Yeah, the threads are great. You don't really need to do much to it. You don't need to crunch it down. Just need to touch basically the battery and it's off. Yep. Looks good with everything on it. You do actually can get another. This is the original top cap that come with it, and it does have a little sort of grooved top there, so it's not completely flat. Even though you get your Atty to sit flush on top of it, it does have that little sort of like a very slight Pravari look with that cone shape on the top. But you can get the flat tops for it. It's an additional cost. I didn't feel I really need it. It looked just as good with the Ridge, but you can get it completely flat, so it fits Yeah, it's a stunning piece, and I really like it. It's heavy, you know, and like I said, the button is simple. You know, it is a little bit clicky. If you catch it on the sides, in the middle, it's perfect.
It's definitely 9 out of 10 for looks.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It really does in all of its modes. And it's a big piece. It looks fantastic.
It does. The only point that it's lost is because it's not come with the standard top. I know Damien's saying it looks.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind it personally.
I personally think it'd look nicer with the flat top.
Yeah. Vape. 9 out of 10. You know, I don't know if there is a 10 out of 10 vape out there, but this is definitely a 9 out of 10. No misfires. It hits every single time. The button, if you get it in the middle, it's lovely. If you get it on the side, there is a bit of a click. I don't know if that's just my one or if they're all like it, but it's magnetic. I shouldn't see why mine would be the only one. It hasn't been dropped or anything like that. It's been looked after. So yeah, it's a bit clicky, but if you get it in the middle,
perfect. It's fine. So it is a great piece.
Yeah, really nice. So that's the Nzonic V3 from Madz Modz. They are available in the UK. I have seen a couple of websites with them on. I will track down the website and put it above my head. Duck down for it. So you can track down where you can get them in the UK. I got mine from abroad. I got mine actually from the Philippines. It was delivered in 3 days for DHL. I will not tell you how much that cost. The wife should never find out. She should never know. But she's probably going to see this review and divorce me. Yeah, there you go. The Nzonic V3, stunning mod, stunning vape.
Well done, Madz Modz.
Yeah, well done. It's beautiful. Nice touch with the crystal. It makes you feel a little bit special, and it's really nice. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like it, get yourself an Nzonic. Bye now.
See you soon.